I keep getting them. So you gonna get them as I get them. Because I don't got nothing to hide. Only devil hides his intent. Let's look at the word. Oh, this marker don't work. Universe is screwing with me off top. Let's look at this real quick. Look at the word prison. Let's look at the word prism. You see the similarity? Okay. There's only a prism because there's a crystal. So we'll call CR, CRY, or a LCRY, liquid crystal. Okay. Now these two need what? Light or noise. So sound. Because we know that white noise and white light is the whole spectrum, which is why you have a prism. But let's look a little bit deeper. Your prism is the soul, the higher soul, your third eye, right? Or higher soul, so crown, my bad. Third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, navel, root, and then your grounding. Okay? What's this called? Color, or color spectrum. But isn't this because the light goes into the crystal? So the prism is in the prison. The flesh is the prison. The prism is the light body. This is free flowing energy. Because you know light is free flowing. L-E-L, L-E-L. Okay, the flesh. So what I'm basically saying is, so you have the light body and you have the flesh body, right? Or the physical body. Okay? You have the prism. It's trapped in the prison of the flesh. And then, but prisons have cells. And the cells are all right here. From the ground on up. Because all of this is a plus. And then you have the minus. And that's inside of the flesh body. See the prism inside of the prison. And then the cells are the colors. That's the cell. That's where they reside at. The chakra centers. Those are the colors. You see what I'm saying? So in the liquid crystal body, you have the light body, which is it's in the flesh body though. You see what I'm saying? And you're stuck to the ley line gridiron earth because all the LEL isn't being free floating. And because we know that electricity and sound are waves. Right? That's the L. Because when we go again, you know, and we cut this out, you have watts. You see, clear as day, watts. Two triangles, come on. Right? That's a sine wave. I mean, excuse me, it's a triangle wave, but it turns into watts when you look at it. Watts being this symbol. Excuse me. Sine wave. And we know it turns to infinity when you go on that line. And that's where you have the alpha and omega, man. The beginning and the end. You see what I'm saying? And then I don't know, so that's the prism, and the light's trapped within the flesh. The prison, that's the prison of the flesh. You know what I mean? That's the prison of the light, I mean. And then what do? You battle with the flesh. And then you have spiritual warfare. Yeah, spiritual warfare and flesh warfare. And why is that? Because, like how old head crow was saying, people be slaves to their tongues and shit. Like 100%. Like they gotta have Pepsi. They gotta have like stupid shit that's no good for them. They're slaves to that. And nature they detest it. You see what I'm saying? Because what's in natural food? Like plants and shit, fruit, light, water. That pure. Even the plants got the liquid crystal in it. But you see, it's photosynthesized though. So that's like the light liquid crystal. That's heavy. But then if you look at the hemo and the chlorophyll molecules, that's the human blood and the plant blood cell. You see the similarity in shape, and it's crazy that the nucleic atom in the plant is magnesium. Okay, and in the human it's iron. 100%. You ever notice leaves and feathers are just as light as each other? They just blow in the wind. See two birds fighting. Whoa, feathers just come falling down just like leaves. And blowing in the wind too. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. So you can compare some things like that. So yeah. And then that liquid crystal, everything what we're getting at here is all that's a vibration. You have to remember that. So the physical, you have the light, the hum, the noise, the hum of the mechanical hum. That's like bees buzzing. Or white noise with a bit of harmony to it. A little bit of key follow. A little bit of comb filtering, you know? A little bit of hypersoft buzzy bee. And that's the mechanical hum of harmonics. Because we know, and you can go look it up, the saw wave produces all harmonics. But so there's a pulse wave, which is a square wave, which is reduced. This is a square wave. Okay? And square wave reduced is like this. Or like this. Ooh, the universe is screwing with the boy. See what I'm saying? Now, when you start getting too far down, it makes no noise at all because there's no cycle of a wave. Now that's when we get into vibrations, the waves of water, the brain waves, all the, you know. But when you get to these, they produce a lot of harmonic content. I'll show you on the graph. I have one. I don't have it right here on this table. I should though, right? But it's not really for right now. I'm trying to explain words because this is just word breaking down. I just thought I'd break down prism and prison, the flesh and the light body. A little bit of energy and a little bit of molecular science on the flesh. And then sound. You know, sound is a phonon. That's a particle of sound. And photon's the light particle. And you know that is the catalytic converter in atom excitation. When you excite atoms. And we know that light has what? Magnetic, chemical, and radiant properties. Sound would as well, which is why water dances to the frequencies of bass very wildly. But then you turn up the high frequencies and it has a simmer, subtle boiling, simmer to it. And that's exactly what happens to all of your atoms in your body when you hear music or when you receive direct light. You just can't see it. You just can't feel it because you're not in tune. You're not on that ohm. If you are on that ohm, you know what I'm talking about. So on that note, soul, prism, light, and then prism. It's clean as day. I mean, clear as day, excuse me. No way to fuck it up.